Greetings to you, and welcome back to another review from the collector. I've got the three from the retro carded wave, the Spider-Man retro carded wave from this year that I mostly wanted. I'm still trying to get the Jack-O-Lantern and that other Spider-Man, but that may be like a when it hits clearance kind of ordeal, because, I mean, these were the three that I really wanted. I got this one. These three also, they all came from Target. I got this one in the store. These two were online and they came in like, I want to say Friday. So, let's get, he's got two fists. Nothing really special. He's got this really nice open hand. He's got the trigger finger hand. And this is the only one with the horizontal, vertical, horizontal, peg, wrist, disc, I don't know. The crowbar, it's really nice, but the only thing is, it's got a, mine has a boy mesh right there, but I'm not going to be, like, right up on it. I can't really notice it from back here, or where it's going. This head, I don't really care for this head. It's just, it doesn't look angry. It looks more like, what? What did you say? Like, Spider-Man just said a bad joke and he's just confused. This would have been better if it was the dumbbell joint instead of just a ball, in my opinion. Or maybe a ball and then another one at the top of the head, like most G.I. Joe figures have. But yeah, I think the black on the eyes, this is the head I prefer, the Sinister Smile. But yeah, the black around the eyes, the red eyes, that's pretty nice. It's not a lot of paint around the eyes. It's like a darker gray. This is more of a white. This is more of a gray, and it makes the hair stand out more. The teeth are yellower. But yeah, this is a pretty good. This is still a good figure, but if you want him in a tuxedo. Hammerhead stands at 7, not 7, like a little under 7 inches tall. Blue is my favorite color. This is my favorite shade of blue. It goes really well with this kind of black suit. I'm just gonna call it black because it doesn't really match this, because this is black, and I'm just gonna simplify it. Unless it's like a midnight blue, which I don't know the difference, truly. You got the head. I really like these head sculpts. And in the size comparisons later, it's like real. He's like taller than everybody other than the older Tombstone that came out in the Vulture Wave for the Homecoming. But yeah, I really dig this figure. For articulation, he can go down, go up, pivot, and because of how it's made, I guess, you can rotate like up in here. It's got double jointed knees, upper thigh cut. He'll go out, he'll go back, And this is out. That was up. He's got waist swivel and ab crunch that doesn't really like to work because of the suit. And yeah, it's not really doing much. So arms go out, full rotation, bicep swivel, elbow, and wrists. And both heads can't look up, but they can look down. Okay. It comes with 2 fists, 2 whip hands, and here's where my problem is. 2 of these splayed out finger hands, but the blast effects are inserted there, which if you've read the comic, I've heard video essays on it, and I've seen the pictures. It doesn't come out from the fingers. It comes out from the web shooters. I can see why they didn't do this. Yes, it still bugs me, but hey, effort was put in. All new hands. C'est la vie. Okay, so there is like a really weird gap in the hips, and that's like a complaint a lot of people have been getting. But I like this figure. This figure is like super cool. But the one, and this is more like character design, and I'll go into this later probably. Pouches are cool. Those are like sculpted on, glued on, something. Doesn't have the toe joints. But other than this, there are no other problems in the character flaw. He stands 6.25 inches tall, I want to say. Not really 6.5, but like almost. For articulation, he has down, up, pivot, calf rotation, double pinless knees, upper thigh cut, drop down hips. So without the drop down, it can only go out that much. With it, doesn't really like to work like that much. I can't tell if it works because it's so loose. But it goes up to 90, back like 45, somewhere in there. He goes back that far and forward that far. He's got butterfly that actually works. 360 goes up, bicep, double pinless elbows, and every hand rotates and has the side to side, up and down, and his head will look up, look down, tilt, and swivel. Okay, so here's everything that comes with the Scarlet Spider. Got wall crawling hands, thripping hands, and fists. Now, he stands right at the same height as the Assassin Spider-Man. So 6¼ inches tall. This figure is flawed. I'm not gonna not say that, because everything's flawed. The joints over here aren't as noticeable as they are on the Assassin Spider-Man. I'm not gonna call him by his Spider-Shot name, because they can't say Assassin, because they can't spell the letter ass on a box. But, yeah, this figure is awful flawed. Like, I hate the fact that you can't use the diaphragm other than this with this freaking hoodie. That's why I'm gonna get a third-party hoodie as soon as possible. These are loose pieces. I'm not gonna fault for that. I'm actually pretty happy that these are all like loose pieces. But this will come off. Be careful. The head has this weird, like, flatness to it. And it's, like, on every figure, or the Google images that I've seen of every other figure that's online. It's weird. I don't really like it, because it kind of looks like the leader, but I don't know. I like that his head's kind of floating on that, like, there's enough of a gap to where I can get my thumb under it, or not, my nail under it. But this is, like, my biggest problem here. This whole hoodie thing. Yeah, there's the legalese on the bottom of the feet. That's all I have to say about that. But he's got toes, down, up, tilt, calf rotation, double pinless knees, upper thigh cut, goes back, goes forward, down, out, and I think I'm using the drop down hip. I don't know how to use a drop down hip, but I think that was it. Yeah, that's... What? It's... I don't understand this crap. I glued the belt down in the back so it wouldn't, like, I could push it back up and it would, but there's, like, an ass. Anyway, goes down that far. You're only getting the ab crunch, but he will get the tilty, the sidey, the swivelly, and like a tiny bit of back with the diaphragm up here. Like, it's very minute. It's probably the same amount that you'll be getting with the other ones. The butterfly joint barely works because of the hard plastic. It's more back than front. 360 goes that far up. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrists swivel, and do that. He will look up that friggin' far, and with that much of a friggin' gap. Look down that far, with that much of a friggin' gap. Unless you look back here, then you get this really big exposed thing. but you'll be probably looking at it over here or like this, depending on if you put them on the ceiling. And then you get the tilties and the swivellies. This is an amazing figure. I really like this figure. Not to say that this one isn't amazing or this one isn't amazing. God, look at the size difference. For size comparisons, only gonna do Marvel Legends. Here they all are next to Hammerhead and Jigsaw, the Rose and Silvermane, Tombstone and the 90s Spider-Man. These two are almost the same height, like maybe like just a little bit smaller, just like a little. Here they are next to the Scarlet Spider and the Superior Spider-Man. And here they all are next to Battery Bill. Okay, final thoughts. I really like these three. And my thing is just trying to die on me, and I don't know why. I got him with that stupid head. Anyway, these three are just kind of the pick. Like, I don't know, the other three are just kind of meh to me. If I had to say go get one, if you see it in the wild, don't skip. It would be that one. That one. Right there. The Scarlet Spider, because it took me forever to find this one, even on Target. And just to have it in my hands is very, very cool. I would say this one here, you could probably skip and it'd be there. And this one would definitely be there when you get back. Just saying, it's a good figure. They're all good figures, but like the other three are gonna definitely be peg warmers. Maybe Jack-o'-lantern won't, because I like really want Jack-o'-lantern, but I've got other stuff to do. Yeah, this has been the Collector, signing off for now, but as always, keep collecting.